I paid my parents $700 each week, but they missed my child's birthday. When I asked why, my dad said, "They missed my daughter's birthday." And when I finally confronted my dad, his words were a cold, hard slap. "Your child means nothing to us." I froze, trembling, and knew then that my family, as I understood it, was gone. In that instant, I made a silent promise. I cut them off. That very Tuesday night, with a single click, over $36,000 of blind loyalty simply evaporated from my life. But let me back up a little. For 14 long months, I had been sending Martha and Robert $700 every single week. Every Friday, like clockwork, the money vanished from my account. And every Sunday, Martha would send a simple thank you text, making me feel like I was doing the right thing. I was so wrong. It had all started so innocently. Robert retired earlier than planned, and Martha had a growing pile of medical bills. They told me they just needed a little help to make ends meet. I had a steady job, a cozy apartment, my wonderful fiancé, Sarah, and our 5-year-old daughter, Lily, who genuinely believed birthday cake was the greatest thing humanity had ever created. $700 a week felt like a huge chunk of my paycheck, but they were my parents. Family helps family, right? That's what we're taught. But here's the brutal truth nobody warns you about when you're helping family. Sometimes, you're not actually helping them. Sometimes, you're just funding someone else's lavish vacation while your own child is playing with worn-out dollar store toys. My brother, Michael, had 2 kids, both a little older than Lily. Martha and Robert? They were utterly obsessed with them. Every soccer game, every dance recital, every matching Christmas sweater was documented. Instagram posts gushed, our greatest joy. It was heartbreakingly clear. Meanwhile, Lily would get an occasional, "Oh, she's such a sweet kid," and maybe a cheap stuffed animal picked up from a gas station. I tried to rationalize it, blaming geography, or timing, or any other excuse you tell yourself when you can't bear to admit your own parents play favorites. Then came Lily's 5th birthday. Sarah and I planned everything perfectly. A backyard party, bright balloons, a beautiful cake with her favorite cartoon character. Martha and Robert promised they'd be there early. Wouldn't miss it for the world, Martha had said. Hours crawled by. No call, no text, nothing. Lily kept asking, when are Grandma Martha and Grandpa Robert coming? I kept checking my phone, my heart sinking lower with each passing minute. The cake was cut. The candles blown out. The last guests went home. They never showed. Not a single message. Not even a sorry, something came up. It was just silence. I plastered a smile on my face for Lily, played games, sang happy birthday. But that night, after everyone had left and Sarah was quietly cleaning up in the kitchen, I sat alone, staring at the half-eaten cake on the counter. The candles were bent and melted, the frosting smeared where Lily had blown too hard. And it hit me, hard. I had been spending $700 a week, for over a year, trying to buy a love that was never, ever for sale. My mind raced, doing the math. 14 months. $5,200 every single month. Over $36,000 total. That was enough for a decent car. Enough to take Lily on a trip she'd actually remember. Instead, I'd been automatically funneling it into an account held by people who couldn't even manage a "sorry we missed your kid's birthday" text. I pulled out my phone and opened my banking app. The scheduled transfer glared back at me, another payment due in 2 days. Don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.